Welcome back, pumpkin pies. We're going to go through some juicy information again for you. Friends, look at this show. Friends, Celestia chain, I'm renaming them to Molestia. That's right. You're going to learn something today. You see, don't be fooled by green candles, friends, because look, green candles are great, aren't they? Green candles are pumping, but there's something more going on because, by the way, I'm not picking on Molestia. This is going to happen for every single chain, every coin you come across. You have to know who's got the tokens because they're all going to dump sometime. Now, the thing is, if the tokens are not unlocked yet, so they are locked up, you know they're waiting for that cash out day. You got to be really aware of that, okay? They're going to all time it towards the Bitcoin halving. So, you know, even go to Molestia's website, right? Molestia on CoinGecko here. Molestia, you can see, yes, its price went up. It's fantastic, okay? But look, this is what you have to look out for, all right? So I'm not picking on Molestia. I'm just telling you. Market cap, 1.8 billion, but the fully diluted is 12.4. Now, what I've done is I've gone through the token schedule just to show you, right? Look at the insiders, friends. So I've made videos on this, but you got to get this. You got to remember this, man. This is how it works. This is the game. This is unfortunate. They make a new coin. They go, no, the coins are not locked, right? So what they do is they're smart. Okay, this is everyone in crypto does this. Okay, what they do is they leave a small amount of circulating coins so that retail and exchanges can move it around, get the volatility, pump it up. Everyone gets in, all right? And so people basically see the higher numbers. Okay, so when people are seeing the higher numbers, for example, they go, wow, Molestia was $2, now it's $14. Now they're anchored to $14 in their mind. So, but I'm not saying that it's going to happen exactly these prices, but now I'm going to show you when the prices come down. So this is $2 Molestia, hits 14 bucks. So fast forward next year, let's say the price is now down to 8 bucks. All right. What are people thinking here? They think, wow, this thing was $14. All right. It is a 40 to 50% discount from the high. This is cheap. What you don't know is these guys are actually on side from, and I'm not joking, you'll find it out. I just typed it in Google, friends. Type in Celestia ICO price. I mean, like, oh my gosh. Friends, this is disgusting. Okay, this is way worse than I thought. These insider scum, they get to buy in at a $56 million market cap. All right, so this is just terrible. So you can actually figure out what price they're long from. Wow, I went to another website, actually found it right here. Look, 1 cent. Look at this. The seed, 1 cent, and then 10 cents. You see that? And then look, late suckers come at $1. How disgusting is that? Look at these people, the private rounds, insiders, deep insiders, the team stuff, they're in from 1 cent. Look at the next people, 10 cents. They're already 130x on side. These guys are up 1,250x. Coins are not unlocked yet, okay? These guys are up 12x, but now you can see this, okay? You see friends, this is the game. I just literally live for you. As I'm streaming first go, I just found out the insider price for you. You can see this guy's 1 cent, man. Literally 1 cent, okay? And so when you go through this, friends, you got to know this. Everything has like insider price. That's why, for example, man, if we're looking at like PulseChain, PulseX, and X, I don't care that people are going, wow, Collie G, it's not going up, isn't it? Like, I can see all the coins unlocked. I know who's dumping. It's people who got in the ICO. They're taking losses. Okay, I'm not saying free money. I'm just saying, well, I like that. I'd rather buy when insiders who got in early 2 years ago are taking a loss. I'd rather buy that instead of buying the 1,250x profitable price for everybody, for these just insiders who just made, they're like, we're just going to mint this coin, okay? Right? Now, obviously, granted, there are people who are on side from the hex who sacrifice the pulse. Yes, it ends up doing this whole bunny hop, but they have to hold the whole time anyway. Okay, so they basically like earned themselves the money. These guys didn't. Just like, oh, well, golly gee, you know. So it's tough. It's tough to go through this and see this, but it is what it is. Okay, they're going to unlock it. It's the whole thing going again over and over again. When are they going to unlock it? Golly gee, Bitcoin halving year? By the way, in the ICO price I just showed you, you know when they did the first seed raise, that 1 cent? March 2021. All right, let me tell you something. All right, I guarantee you they already knew back then. They said we're going to unload this around Bitcoin halving. They all do it, all right? They do it for a reason. Remember, everybody's anchoring to the higher prices and they come out over time. Now, I hope Molestia goes to $100 plus. I hope everything pumps for everything, for everyone out there. But I'm just telling you that the gains are diminishing. There's more coins out there. There's more chains. Everybody is getting dispersed in terms of attention. So these people who are insiders and stuff, they don't care about, oh, I want to hold for 100x. They don't care. It's 10x. They'll start unloading, all right? So these are the types of things you have to be aware of if you're just navigating this stuff. Otherwise, you're just going to keep finding yourself in junk without knowing, friends. Because a lot of us were buying coins and the token unlockers every time it's auto dump. Okay, that's why if I'm doing an ICO now, I know I'm like, okay, it's not even Bitcoin halving yet. Okay, it's the beginning of we're before Bitcoin halving hasn't even started yet. Okay, the raises are really low, they're not greedy and stuff. If we get a chance to participate towards the later stage of the bull market, okay, you're going to start seeing more and more greed, and it's going to be very hard to make profit because people they'll be auto dumping the unlocks. And I want you to just be careful of this too. Okay, so this is the actual, I know we're going to talk some macro here. This is the M2 money supply, friends. So whenever in history, okay, 2 out of 2 times, all right, 2 out of 2 times, whenever there was a big contraction, see this black line here, the M2 money supply, whenever it contracts hard, there is a big deflationary pulse. So this was the early 2020s, and then this was the Great Depression, all right? We have now had another big black one. Now, I'm not saying Great Depression's coming. No, I'm just telling you in 2 out of 2 times, whenever the government has suddenly pulled M2 liquidity, there's been a deflationary pulse. What's a deflationary pulse? It just means the economy, jobs, money spending, there's a shock downwards to the system. There's a gap. And it's pretty fast and it's aggressive. Okay, so yes, we know the government is going to print again. Yes, they're going to do QE again. Yeah, they're going to do the bonds and the other BS stuff. We know that. We know 100%. But I'm telling you, the shock is usually fast and it catches everybody by surprise. So we already know there is the yield curve already talking about. The yield curve's already priced, basically said, hey, not priced in. The yield curve says, hey, bad things are coming. Something bad's coming somewhere. Okay, it's already said that. We've gone through many videos to talk to you about this, okay? But I just got to remind you, we're still going to pump it, okay? So they are going to print. So why are we maintaining optimism here? It's because what if it happens and we don't expect it, friends? What if Bitcoin is 50K? We're all thinking about 80 to 100, but the deflationary pulse happens at 50 cents Bitcoin all the way back down to 30, right? Lower than what it is today. You know, do you see what I mean? Like, you just got to be ready. Okay, so that's why I don't want to be thinking, oh, the big pulse is going to happen after we get our target to trap everyone. I don't want to be. You got to learn from Ray Dalio, man. You got to think of every scenario of how you're wrong, and then really test yourself. Okay, remember, do you want to be right or do you want to make money? Okay, if you want to make money, don't be in leveraged longs from Bitcoin and altcoins up here, just in case we get screwed later on. We don't know. Okay, so we know something is coming. And the thing is, we know as well, Jim Cramer's saying no more recession. People are saying no landing. People are getting super optimistic again. We want to see that. Okay, not good, but that feels like a complacency rally. You know what I mean? Because, you know, there has to be a reset, friends. You can't go print all this money out and then take it out and then get everybody stop-start and have the property market in like 12 years above only. You know, there's all these weak hands everywhere. These people, like, we can feel it, right? You go out there, you see multiple cars in everybody's driveway. You know, from crypto, right? Crypto's made everyone all paranoid. You know, like, oh, you don't know what a hard day feels like, do you? You know, and everybody will tell you their sob story. Like, yeah, I started off poor. I started off out of my mother's womb and I had $4 in my little piggy bank wallet. And then I came from nothing. Everyone has that same story. BS. Okay, BS. They don't know what a real hard day looks like. You know what a hard day looks like? It's like, okay, you've got 2 Mercedes-Benz cars in your driveway. All right. One is going to lose your job. You're going to have to sell one. You can't upgrade your car. It gets a bit rusty. You don't know that feeling. Okay, see that feeling of that's what has the psychological impact on these people. So that is like, it's a guaranteed occurrence in society with these economies. And guess what? We didn't even have to guess. The US Fed literally hiked rates to bring this on. All right. Now it's just a matter of time. We don't know the extent it's going to happen. We know the remedy. Okay, they can print money, but we're also going to have to wait and see if something left field comes out before then. This is a stock market chart, friends. We've seen this, okay? I've shown this to you before. This is the famous Wall Street cheat sheet. This is stock market on a monthly. This fib extension, man. We're just going to be thinking about this whole time, friends. We are so extended. But that's what markets do. That's what, go back. I looked at every single candle of the Dow Jones and S&P 500, friends. When I first came into markets, I started in all of history myself. And I noticed there's a strange occurrence. Before every crash, the market had this like euphoric, wow, you know, and reading through history time and time again, those moves on the chart, okay, they are met with the crowd roaring. We're back. It's going to be great again. We've avoided the danger. It's kind of crazy. It's almost like, you know, the most depression people can have is when they get hope given to them first and then rug pulled under them. Okay, that's what you see these emotional swings in the market. Okay, I mean, look, if you want to talk about pain, friends, have a look at this. Okay, look at this. Okay, we had the internet bubble, and then we bursted. This was 9/11. Okay, you know what happened there? I'm not allowed to talk about it on YouTube, by the way. Okay, and then this is the recession. Okay, everything goes bad. This is 9/11. Everything gets bad, right? The tech stocks explode. Look at the stock markets too, by the way. Okay. This freaking thing, okay, look at this. Look at this, friends. You see this pain? Look at this. It literally comes back and freaking just breaks the high up here. And everyone is like, wow, finally, guys, we've made it. We've spent all these years. Look at this. This is 7.5 years. Finally, we now get to continue the bull market. Bang. And I can't laugh, but do you see how cruel it is? That's what it does. You think, oh, that was a one-off. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't a one-off, friends. It does this. It's cruel, man. It's literally, look at this. This is in the 60s and 70s. You go, okay, finally, after 3 years, we're finally ready to go. Look at this. Just the cruelness, friends, the cruelness. Okay, you're finally ready to go. Wow, we've broken the high. And then look what happens next. Bang, 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 bang. Look, you even break the low. You literally break the low and you go back to 11 years ago. Can you believe that? Look, just to tell you right now, you're like, oh, we just lost 11 years of gains. Literally wiped out. Goodbye in 1 month, by the way. 1 month, bang, bang, bang. You know, this is 1, 2, 3 months, bang. You see what the stock market, see what it does, friends. See how painful it is. That's why you got to be ready for everything. So what my thinking is, what my feeling is that we are in a complacency rally here. Complacency, we just need to cool off for the next rally. That's what I feel like. I feel like that's what, and by the way, you got to pay attention to this because I picked it. No one else spoke about it, okay? I was talking about it last year. When the Fed was hiking rates and stocks were going down, all the permabull S&P 500 stocks, valuations, those types of guys, right? You know what they were saying? We just need to cool off from this inflation. The Fed will get it to reset and then we can continue. And then we're back to normal. I promise you. You go back, you listen to that. They kept saying that, right? They said that and I was like, oh my God, not good, not good, not good. Now, if you go back and obviously look at history, it takes so long for the thing to actually form the top, friends, right? It takes like a long time. That's why it's cruel. It's not crypto. Okay, there's 1 month to sell the top. No. This thing can squeeze you for like 1.5 years, right? Really make everybody capitulate, okay? That's why if this really is a complacency rally and then, you know what I mean? Just we've got to be careful, okay? I want to see it as high as I can, but just, you know, all the data, all the cycles, the Fed and the rates and all of this other stuff. They're ushering in CBDCs, man. Like, it's so obvious. They freaking called it the Great Reset like 10 years ago. They let you know there's a Great Reset coming. Okay, I'm literally one of the only people telling you what's the actual reset. Your purchasing power, all right? They're probably like just debase everybody 4-1. Just do something. You can't do anything about it. They control the TV. They control the media. They control the newspapers. Okay, clearly everything's under control, right? And if you do something they don't say, well, you just get disappeared or something. Okay, they get you cancelled. So they have the constant messaging from there, and you know exactly what's up. Now, to get CBDCs in, there has to be a crisis. Every single time, All right. Now, we already had the zombie virus, but we're ushering it in further now. Okay. We're going to need a crisis. Simon Dixon, Bitcoin OG, he was talking about this, by the way, literally 2011, literally 12 years ago. He was saying there has to be some sort of big reset where they do something and the banks have to be let down. He was even predicting this, okay? 12 years ago, we knew, friends, we've known this is coming. They're going to let the big banks in America get crushed so the Fed looks like a hero to establish a CBDC line with them and then usher them in and absorb them in. And everything becomes more and more centralized, okay, over time. It's an obvious pattern, okay? It's not even like a make-believe or a fairy tale. No, this is actually happening. That's why, yeah, they are going to print. But guess what? They're going to print to fix your problems, which is, oh, you got a big fat red candle. Don't worry, we're going to print and fix that up. But guess what? That big fat red candle, how low is crypto going to go? What's the stock market going to do? I guess we'll wait and see. Make sure you like, subscribe, belly button. I'll catch you soon.